Hello, hello, hello. Okay, guys, obviously I'm filming on the same day because I do try to just like get everything filmed, so I actually am staying on some kind of schedule. But you never know. So, are you guys ready to make a journal for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway? So, because why do one when you can do three? So I have this fabulous kit, and I will link the kit, and of course I have like my little notes over here, so I'll remember for the description box what I need to put in it. I got this wonderful kit on Etsy from Paper House Print, and it's called the Symphony of Colors Whimsical Girls JJ Pages, and I love this kit. Pardon me. And so what your first step is, if you want to craft along with me, is you're going to want to figure out if you want a digital image on there. Normally, I print these on canvas, and I still may do one on canvas. But that being said, I try to think, well, maybe nobody has canvas. So I'm trying to do things and do 3 different styles of journals. With things that you just have. So you don't need a digi kit. That's the first thing. So sorry, guys. I do need a quick drink, which I should have done when I turned the camera off. But you will need some kind of a focal point. Okay, so I'm going to use this digital kit. But again, you don't have to. You can use a doily and a brooch or anything. But it is the giveaway. So you can see I have 3 different ones going. I am going to do my very best to try to do the majority of the constructing of these with you on camera. Again, I can't do some of the sewing with you because I don't have a way to film behind me. I can barely get back there myself because I've kind of like situated myself into this very tiny little space. So... okay, so again, thank you. Please make sure if you would like to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys stopping by. It's been a lot of fun. I'm still on a learning curve, but I'm getting better and better at doing all of these videos. Kristen over at Cree is really helping me, and I really appreciate her. And so we're going to go ahead and start doing these journals because I got to get these done before I start all my other journals. So the fastest way to get this on and get on to a new series is for you guys to share the video so that we can get all the subscribers. Now, I haven't looked. I generally only look on Sundays on where I'm at, and I think I was at 795. So I have to get 205 more subscribers in order to send this out. So that is where I need you guys. So you guys got to help me do that. Okay, so let's get our supplies together. If this is your first time in joining me, please go back and look at the video that I posted on Friday, because this video is actually going to go up on a Monday. And look and see, because we are going to do some fabric envelopes for said journals. I had put out videos asking what people wanted me to make for this giveaway. And I gave them the option between a journal and one of my book boxes. And I was surprised at y'all, but y'all picked the journal. I had PMs, and then I took what people said off the comments. So please know, if you want your voice to be heard, you must vote. So you have to let me know what you want. This one's already been decided, but I'm pretty big about doing giveaways. I even throw in an occasional surprise one. So you just have to kind of comment and let me know. All right, so let's begin getting our supplies together, all right? This is a suggestion list, all right? It is nothing more than that. I'm going to show you 3 different kinds of journals that I'm going to do. They're all a little bit different, and I'm pulling from supplies. Now, if you are just starting, you don't have these kind of supplies, please don't freak out. I have been junk journaling almost 4 years now, And so I'm slowly building up my supply list, and I'm finding people who I like to buy from. And I've also had some amazing people just send me happy mail. And so this is just a suggestion. Use what you have. You do not have to have all this stuff. You can use old sheets. You can go to a secondhand store, which a lot of my stuff comes from. I have been losing weight. I've been tearing up those clothes and coffee dyeing those. And also, maybe you ain't into the grunge. Like, maybe grunge is not your thing and it makes your eye twitch or something. Then don't get grunge. Go get your beautiful fabrics and use those, because all the steps can be applied to whatever you're using, okay? Now, that being said, I'm a grungy girl. Grungy heart. And this is some fabulous lace that my wonderful friend, Susie, if you see me, like, popping over here, it's because I have to remember who I mentioned so that I put them in the description box. I asked my friend Susie. She has an Etsy shop called Mary Not Martha. She's also on YouTube at Alabaster Flask 7. I asked her to specifically dye for me a grungy kit because she knows I love grunge, and she does an amazing job. So I do grunge up my own stuff, and I'm going to try to get like another arm here in the next month or so. So I can show you guys, like drag you around to other parts of my studio. But I tend to like to smear things. Okay. So I'll like be rubbing in inks and, oh, let's do a little crackle paste over here. And I kind of just play with it and see what happens. And now since it's like 9,000 degrees outside, it is like an oven. And so I do a lot of stuff super early in the morning, and I throw it out and let the sun bake it. She has a totally different method. So I pulled this because it's so luscious and I love it. I also noticed yesterday on her Facebook, if you're looking for her there, it would be Susie Oberman. She has started doing started doing grungy kits. And so I'm pretty sure she's going to have this in her Etsy. If not, I'm sorry, Susie. But I'm pretty sure she is. I'd asked her because there's so many of us grungy lovers. And she does a beautiful, beautiful kit. So that's where I got it. Again, this is from Paper House Print. This is one of the images. Isn't she just so cute? So I love like these little whimsical kind of portraits. I love them. And I really got into them when I joined Junk Journal Divas. And yes, they're in the description box. And they do a lot of tags. And tags are something that I make them. But I don't always like to make them. But they have these challenges of where you can do what's called a Diva Delight. And so I found some of these super cute, wonderful little images. I think there's another digital artist that they use a lot. I think it's called Whimsical House, or I'm not sure. So somebody please correct me, and then I will put that on. It'll probably be 5 videos down. But I know that they use like a certain lady on their digi kit. So I do want to get her information. But this one here is from Paper House Print. Okay, so what I do, this is how my method starts, is I print my image, or I get my focal point. What is it that the cover's going to be? I always start with covers. The cover is literally the personality of the journal. It's going to kind of, I know it's going to sound so weird when I say this, but it's how the journal speaks to me, and it's kind of tells me how it wants to be made. So then I begin to pull different kinds of supplies together. Sometimes I'll use all of them, sometimes I won't, and sometimes I'll change my mind. But I just wanted to kind of show you an idea. So this is what I did. Now, I used to get artificial nails. I no longer can because, yeah, I got a nasty infection. And so because of diabetes, my days of artificial nails are over. And listen, I know that a lot of my friends apologize for their grungy fingers when they're dying. And sorry, y'all, like, if I want the beautiful effects, I'm going to have the nasty fingernails. It's just the way it is. And so, you know, it's a labor of love. And so, yeah, it just is what it is. So that being said, when I was at my nail appointment, thinking I was still going to get them, we had this little consignment shop. that was right across the street. So I had to kill time because my tech was late. And look at all these wonderful deals that I found on all of these old, or found these. These are older. It's called Prima flowers. Prima's very expensive. I got them for under $2. So I use a lot of these because I do a lot of mixed media. And so I found that. I also found like a ton of other scrumptious stuff. Where is it? I thought I had, I know I have it here. Oh, yep. And so I also found this. Aren't these super cool? So this is just cardboard. And I don't know. I didn't pay very much for it. I know that. I paid under $3 for these, and I got a ton of it. And I thought, now that is going to look super cool on the end of pages. So you don't have to have this. You can use material if you're kind of wanting this look. You can bend your own cardboard. Go get a cereal box, cut it in strips, just fold it up, and, you know, you have it. You have a ruffle. You don't have to do any of this. This is just my suggestion to you for the different supplies. What time is it? Yeah. So we want to kind of do this a little quicker. So for her, I pulled, you can see, I'm pretty sure, again, I got all these goodies from my friend Susie, I'm pretty sure. But I'm not positive. But these are just like some old, she just had probably some old linens, and I just loved them. I'm not going to show you all the little girls. I'm just going to show you how I kind of pulled it. And then we'll start placing it. And I'll show you kind of the method to my madness. And so this kind of all goes with her, and that's kind of what I start looking at. Oh, she wants a little flower. Okay, this is just so wonderful. I'm pretty sure my friend Ricky did this for me because she does the most wonderful things. This is literally grunged out on a napkin. Okay, but it is, I don't know, I just love it. This is actually some fabric that I bought. I'm pretty sure I bought it at Walmart or Joann's because that's all I ever have. And I just coffee dyed it. And this journal, we're going to have a removable tag on it. Okay, so she is going to go on here. And then this, and who knows, maybe this. I don't know. That's such a wonderful piece. I may not want to use it to cover it all. But I just start looking and thinking, well, how do I want this? I know that I'm going to want some mixed media on there. And these colors go perfect with this. And then, again, I want to have something on the inside. And isn't this just lovely? So lovely. So I thought this would be really cute as pockets on the inside. Now, guys, I can film the next video and, you know, start putting it together and not like any of it. So this is, I don't know what else to do but to show you literally how I start doing it. The giveaway journal is going to be a one signature journal with 20 pages, okay? So it's not going to be super big because we want it to be able to fit into our grungy envelope. Now, on Amazon, I found these like decorative, I don't know, they're like cork. I'm not sure. I will put myself a note. I don't know how to link Amazon, but maybe in the description box I can at least tell you what it is. Cover for journals. But I did buy this stuff from them, and this is like a cork board, okay? But you don't have to use any of this stuff, okay? And this is just a thicker piece of cardstock because I am trying to think, well, what can you use? So you do want to get a piece of material, okay? You don't have to have what I have. But you do want a piece of material at least for your cover or for the inside, okay? Just to give you a little bit of string, all right? Okay, and I will go over all of that again too when I'm doing it. And then this is just beautiful. And I thought, well, you know, I might love it in there somewhere. So I know I'm probably shocking some of you that I actually do like organize a little bit. So that is girl number one. I think we should name them. What do you guys think? Yes, yes, yes. So here's our beautiful little girl. So we'll put her as girl number one. I'll put her as the orange girl for now, and we'll have to name her. Okay? So that's a suggestion for her. Okay? I am trying to do them like in a little bit different styles. Okay, so then I pulled stuff for this, and here is this wonderful, isn't this just fantastic? I'm pretty sure that this will be going into that giveaway because, yeah, If I get it, I'll be sharing it. So, um, again, guys, so if you sent me this and I'm like calling somebody else out, I'm just going to tell you right now who I get all my stuff from generally. So I get my stuff from Susie at Mary Not Martha. I get my stuff from Sheila at Boho Daydreams. So sorry. I get my stuff from Kristen at Rama. So we got Susie, Sheila. I also get my stuff from Nikki. So I will try to make sure I link her stuff too, because she does a lot of this kind of stuff. She hand dyes a lot of these things. And then I do a lot of garage selling and things like that. I do try, when I see friends are selling stuff, I try really hard to support them, because I sent away for my tax ID today. So hopefully I will have a business up and going, and I would want people to support me. So I do try to do that. So that being said, I'm not sure. I think this came from my friend Susie, but I could be totally wrong. I also, when George was doing her stuff in Damsels and Lace, I was buying goodies from her as well. So I don't know who it came from, because, you know, it just goes into, believe it or not, I actually do have it organized by method even, creams, grunge, that, in a drawer behind me. So that, I'm pretty sure you can get this kind of stuff, though, at Walmart. And then my wonderful friend Ricky, who I'm always talking about, because she is an amazing, and I adore her. And I get all, if you see eco-dyed or grungy papers, unless I say they're mine, they're from her. I don't eco-dye, I'll tell you that right now. I get them from her and from Kristen. But Ricky does grungy grunge, and they're fabulous. She gave me this big bag of used zippers. So I had actually made my last journal with one of it, because I got to use up all these zippers. Because this is the year, guys. You know, I was laughing when I was watching Kristen over at Rama. She was like, I don't use my stuff until I build a stash. Okay, so I'm the same way. I was cracking up. And yeah, so now I have a stash. Now it's time to use it up. So I'm pretty sure this was just, I don't know, Walmart, maybe not. And again, these came from those packages, but look how wonderful. So I just loved her, because she was just like, I'm a grungy girl. Use me. Isn't she beautiful? I just love her. And so I picked her out, and then I started looking at the laces and just what the digital artist had actually done on here. And look at this. So I could probably add like some strings for her hair. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I try to look. So we'll just put girl number 2 when we name her. Right now, she's just kind of my grungy girl. We do have to name, because we're going to have to pick which one you guys want. Okay. And then this again is just some leather that I have bought. They literally come in these little sheets. And sometimes I'm kind of lazy. And for the longest time, I could not cut a straight line. I'm getting better, because I refuse to give up. I just keep trying and trying, and I can't see straight. So I bought all of the different kinds of rulers, and I bought like all of the quilting stuff. Like, I have all these kind of rulers, and I'm slowly getting much better at cutting a straight line. But these come that way. And again, I will try to find the different people that I bought these from, but I did buy these from Amazon. Okay, it's going to be such a long video. I'm trying. Okay, so again, this I'm pretty sure was either Joann's or Walmart. And then I just coffee dyed it. I love that green. And you guessed it, get yourself an Amazon envelope, or any kind of envelope you have. You can get them at the post office too. And then I had this in my stash. I cannot tell you who it came from. I actually think this is something that I found at a secondhand store. Yeah, this is something I found, because I can tell by the ink splatter. So this might have come out of my estate that I was so blessed with. And so you can see I coffee dyed it, and then I actually splattered like some inks on it. But the colors, see, it's like the journals know that they're going to get made. And these are the colors, because I did this a long time ago. So Anyway, so if you want to do, now you don't have to do 3 journals. I'm giving you a suggestion. I'm doing 3 journals because I figured everybody would have the supply list for something in there. So however you want to do it, we'll get to yours. We'll get to your girl, okay? And so then I was going through my material, which apparently, even though I was never a seamstress, I became a hoarder of fabrics. Like, I love fabrics. And the more unusual, the more I love them. And so I found this in my stash. And again, are those not the most perfect colors on the planet? And so I don't know. She's a traveler. Because, you know, I'm going to make up stories in my head about each one of these little girls. So I don't know. So that's what's going to go into the middle for her. And so again, just, you know, be looking in your stash if you're very new to it. Again, go to a secondhand store. You will be so surprised at what you can find in a secondhand store. And then this, I'm pretty sure you can get at Hobby Lobby. I could be wrong. And I accidentally mixed what I bought from Susie to like my drawer because then I was just like putting stuff together. But I really liked this little flower. Now somewhere in here in one of my little stashes, I did find another flower that might go there. So again, I'm not going to be pinned down to anything of how I'm doing this because when I start making the journals, like see, originally that starts. So I don't know. I just pull supplies that start speaking to me. I know she's going to have a zipper because she's a zipper kind of girl. And she's going to have some of that. Okay? So that is how that one's going to be somewhere similar to that. Okay. Now I'm running out of room of where to stack all this. Okay. So journal number 3. I didn't even cut it because I thought, well, I'm pretty sure y'all know how to cut, but isn't she adorable? So this one kind of reminds me of my granddaughter. And so she just is spunky like my little Esme. And so I grabbed her because she is just too cute. And I thought if I'm going to do tutorials, I'll literally show you steps. So this is on cardstock. Again, I keep thinking maybe I should do one on canvas. Why don't you guys let me know because I can't like do all of these right away. But I am going to try to work on each one with you guys. So she is the inspiration for the number 3. And so we'll just call her the Ezzy girl right now because she just reminded me spunky of my little Ezzy girl. She's going to be a more colorful one. And that's why I'm saying, guys, if you don't want a grungy look, go get your other fabrics. And we are going to have a lot of fun with her. So, I didn't have a YouTube channel when I did my Time is an Illusion journal. Occasionally when it pops up on my memories, I throw it out. But what I had done on that is, it was a huge journal. It was really big. I had made it using a cardboard box that I got off a set of sheets. And it was like folded perfect for it. But what I did is I just created the cover using napkins. And I thought, well, I bet you some people maybe have never done that. So if you want to do this kind of journal, what you'll need to do is just go cut up some cardboard. Okay, make sure it's a little bit thicker cardboard. I am going to use some fabric on this, so I know that's going to help it as well. But you'll want to pick some napkins, okay? Because we're going to make the cover so that it has a lot of texture on it. And somewhere in here, I know I put my little supplies. Where to go? I'm going to show you what I'm going to use on this. So you're going to want to pick a napkin, and look how perfect. Somebody sent me this napkin, and whoever you are, like, see how those colors are just literally perfect. And so I pulled this out of my stash. We're going to use that napkin, and we're going to use, so I have this little drawer. That is how I kind of do it. I do have some other little napkins. Oh, there they are. See, I'm more organized than I realized. This will be for the paper. That's why this bag is in here. So then this is just some old like potpourri. You don't have to have it, but that's what it is. It's just some old potpourri. And I found like these wonderful teas. at Walmart. They come in these little tin cans. Where's my pencil? I'll put on here. I will, in the link, the description box, I'll go ahead and link where you can buy it. But it's literally like fabric. And so if you don't have this kind, it doesn't matter. But do grab some tea bags because we'll be using those. It just adds wonderful texture over everything. And then I also am going to use these napkins as well. If you want to get ahead of the game, I did not come up with this idea. Natasha at Treasure Books does it, where she does like some homemade paper. So you guys are more than welcome to go over and watch that. But that is how I'm going to do this one. All right, so let's get all these goodies so that I have it all together and I know. See, I really am organized, guys. So then for her color palette, we wanted more of these really bright colors. So see, I am going to do one with brighter colors. And then this is just our spine. Again, they're going to be single service. Sorry, guys, I have to. That's my grandbabies. They're going to be single signature journals, but you can make yours as wide as you want, okay? Okay, so then we have this, and then I found this material. It's super bright. I'm thinking that's a little brighter than what I'm going to want, so I'll probably coffee dye. I don't tea dye. It's not dark enough for me. But I guarantee I'm going to go upstairs immediately, and I'm going to dunk that in the coffee, so that's going to be taken down. Sorry, it's my grandbabies. And then I pulled some of these materials as well for it, and I got some more of these goodies, okay? So, guys, that is kind of what you want to get. Just be thinking in your head, what do I want? Start pulling some laces and goodies to buy. Now, those of you who know me know my family has had some medical issues, and so I am going to have to get off. So, guys, have a wonderful one, and I will see you all on the flip side.